We just made it to the lake. We are fly fishing today. Right now we have a pheasant tail on, and we're going to be taking out the drift boat. This is the lake here in Montana. We're right outside of Kalispell, and yeah, let's get it. Alrighty, so we made it onto the lake, and what we're doing is stripping some line in like 6-inch increments, just to let that fly kind of just make some movement in the water and let the grayling kind of see what's happening. And I'm kind of just like messing around with like the speed of how fast I strip back, because these fish could be really lazy today, or they could be really active and trying to bite. So we got something on. It's a grayling.
Sweet. Ooh, that's a good one. Look at
Cool.
that, buddy. Give me one.
Nice.
Nice, Angelo. Well done, buddy.
First fish. Nice.
Well, we know that fly works.
So the fly that we had tied on here was called a pheasant tail, and it was working pretty well. I mean, we hooked into 3 fish in the whole day, and we only lost 1, so it was pretty good.
Well done.
Cool.
Anyway.
All right, new fishing location. We're completely changing up the style of fishing too. I mean, we're still fly fishing, but now we're drift fishing because we're on a river now. Basically what we're doing is we're looking for a slow, deep like hole in the river here, so we're heading downstream just a little bit. We're throwing this chartreuse, or kind of olive green and brown stonefly, as well as this red squirmy wormy that I tied. Gotta be very careful that I don't tangle. Romans 5 verses 3 through 5 say, "We can rejoice too when we run into problems and trials, for we know that they are good for us. They help us learn to endure, and endurance develops strength of character in us, and the character strengthens our confident expectation of salvation." Alright, so I chose this verse because a lot of times in fishing you will run into major problems and errors, and it may seem like you want to give up, but trust me, you don't want to give up. So in this clip here, I actually got into a terrible tangle in my line. I was planning on just going back to the truck, but I thought to myself, maybe I should just stick through it and see what happens. And I'm very glad I chose to do this. Alright, so in this clip here, I'm casting into an eddy pool, which is when 2 currents meet and they make kind of like a slack pool where fish like to hang out to take breaks when moving upriver. And here's me hooking into a giant west slope cutthroat trout. Fight it a little bit.
Try and keep him from not going underneath the rib.
Okay. I saw a red stripe on the side. Come on.
That's a monster cutthroat. Yeah, just let him run and just...
See if I can walk down there.
Yeah, do like I did. Just see if you can kind of steer him towards you. I got him!
Hey! Holy cow.
Giant cutthroat.
Oh. Okay, you want me to hold it under?
Yeah, I want you to try and keep your hands behind him so I can see the whole side of the fish. We can take a bunch. Yeah, perfect. Photos and videos.
Cool.
Dude, that is a stud of a cutthroat.
Nice.
Well done. Nice job, buddy.
Thank you.
18-incher. They don't get much bigger than that. I've seen 1 or 2, but not very many. I love that he ate your fly that you tied yourself.
Yeah.
So cool.
That was great. And here are some better pictures of all the fish that I caught and just the scenery from the trip.
Chewing on a piece of grass, walking down the road. Tell me how long you gonna stay.